Remember the days when commercials actually sold something,
Right.
and you knew what the product was, and they told you why you should buy it, and it made you want to go buy it? Well, guess what? Things have changed.
Right.
Yeah, this is not that.
So one of my favorite pastimes, I used to smoke a lot of marijuana, and I would watch commercials. Like, I would be more interested in the commercials than the TV shows or the game. But since getting sober, that's like translated into my life. So I like watch commercials and like critique them, and like
You must love the Super Bowl, man.
they'll have I don't like the Super Bowl because it kind of like I like the real subtle things. You're like watching a car drive on a car commercial. I'm like, man, wouldn't it be fucking funny if like another car like T-boned them?
Well, you got it going on, John.
But let's see.
Yeah, I think this
let's
is one of
break
your
this-
favorite commercials,
This
right?
one's it's like a simple commercial, but it's always gotten on my nerves.
We are here. For new homeowners,
This
a
is a
football
Progressive
game
commercial,
can
right?
really bring out the parent in them.
It's smart we park near the exit.
Absolutely.
First off,
That way.
look at
Let's
the
put away the
fucking.
park.
I'm sorry, my language is fired up. Look at the
You're
van.
excited.
Look at the van this guy was driving. Like, did you see the van he pulled up in?
Yeah.
And then like, look what he's wearing. I mean, I'm kind of wearing the same thing, but I mean, I'm a cool dude.
You're
you
a
know?
dad, so
Yeah.
you're ready.
I'm not this tremendous loser that's telling these people how they need to act.
Yeah,
you
he's
know?
got the stash, the vest, jacket.
Yeah.
He's good to go.
I mean, definitely a child molester.
It's not good right now. So
Team talk
far.
maybe for a minute.
Parking is where the money is, though. You imagine what this place pulls in on parking.
They're right,
alone?
yeah.
No more talking about parking lots.
And look at this guy's.
A lot of these are compacts.
Look at this guy's tracksuit.
Yeah,
I mean,
hey,
like,
he's
and
got like the
yes.
90s tracksuit
All right,
on.
now get this. You see that black band across the bottom? I want anybody out there to tell me the last time they've seen a Progressive commercial with a black band that said Progressive. You know why they put that up there? Because the execs realized that commercial wasn't doing jack
That's
shit
a good point.
to sell it. They haven't got another one produced yet, so they stuck that bar over the top.
That's a good point. Like, that shows they
That
screwed
was
this
not
up.
on there earlier. I've never seen that in my life.
And they invested so much money in it,
oh,
they just got to
hell,
like eat
yeah.
it.
It's not pretty.
Progressive can't protect you from becoming your parents, but we can protect your home and auto when you bundle with us.
We still planning to head out around the third quarter?
Let's not talk about leaving.
I mean,
before
yeah.
we get to the game.
If it's a blowout, you want to leave in the third quarter. And like, look at this guy's shit behind him. Like, he's got like huge
Yeah.
gaps.
Yeah.
Like, if you're gonna be like this, teaching people how to live, like you would have a shelves full of like really impressive things, nice artifacts and books. And like, look what he's wearing again.
I know.
Like,
Well,
I feel his pain though. Have you ever been to a ball game, and especially with like the females, and they're already talking about when they're gonna leave before you ever got there? I'm like, can we at least enjoy the game before we talk about leaving?
But you gotta have a plan. Like, what if it's a blowout? And it's obvious that the young adults were very business savvy. They're like great businessmen because they know where the money's coming from. It's
Right.
parking. And
Yeah.
that guy has no business acumen.
Yeah.
He's a freaking moron. He looks like a child molester. I mean,
He could very well be the CEO of Progressive, and they appealed to him by saying, hey, we're going to put you in the commercial. That trick is old as the books. Now, let's contrast this with another great campaign, Mayhem.
mayhem.
I love it when those commercials come on. I tell everybody to shut up.
I don't know. I'm a little bit, well, maybe we can get to a mayhem commercial down the line, but yeah.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to do one of those.
It seems like insurance has these like most just out of the world, commercials that just make no sense. But
Well, that and Geico are very good, and Aflac. That's not bad. The numbers are up. You
Yeah.
got to associate it with
Nick
your
Saban.
name. Yeah.
Deion
Oh,
Sanders,
uh,
very successful commercial.
Gosh,
It works.
we
And-
could-
Go ahead.
I was just saying, like, there's so many insurance commercials we could break down, like, just in the insurance industry.
Yeah. And remember one thing. Now I'm still in advertising. I've been in it all my career, and as you can see, I've been in it a long time. But there's one magic rule for a brand that you can't violate, or you don't have a brand. You have got to do one thing, and this is from Warren Buffett. You've got to do one thing better than anybody else, and if you don't do that, you're not going to get the business. And Elon Musk basically said the same thing. If you don't have one thing that you can tout that your brand does that others don't, you've got a commodity. So from now on, you can have some fun at home with Uncle Bob's brand detection kit.
Yep.
And when you watch a commercial, listen for it. And if you don't hear it, not good. and they'll change an agency in less than 6 months because the sales will flatline.
So,
So what's an example of that? Just having an electric vehicle or having a self-driving car when you refer to like Elon Musk?
oh
there?
yeah, he obviously owns like electric cars.
Yeah, and he's very good about he doesn't care so much about mainstream media. He's blowing up everything else. He's all over YouTube. He's bigger than life. He's the world's richest man, and you know that's burning Bezos' rear end
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
no end.
I don't feel like I've ever even seen a Tesla commercial. So
He's-
it's
They
almost
don't
like he
need
doesn't even
to,
need
yeah,
one.
they don't need
Well,
one.
he's
That
got-
shows how far ahead you are.
Yeah, he didn't have to do it like Apple did. He was coming out with such a breakthrough product and did such a good job of it. Everybody else did his advertising for him. Everybody was waiting for Tesla. They really were. Aflac is the duck quacking that. Man, if they remember your name, I have to say that's really good. Geico. With the gecko on there.
Yeah.
I mean, when you see a figure like that, how long has that little gecko been being used? 10, 15 years?
Probably 20.
What do you think that tells you? It works.
It's working.
Yeah.
So,
Those numbers are going
true.
up, baby.
so whether the commercial works or not, I just like to think of like the storyline behind it. It's like the theme. Like I don't necessarily focus on this good commercial. I just like to critique it, and think like, wouldn't
Yeah.
it be funny if this happened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Or sometimes I'll think about, I do the same. I'll say, who in the hell got up one morning and thought it was a good idea to pull a shit van out in the middle of a rooftop parking lot to sell Progressive insurance with a nerd? And
Yeah.
do you remember what they said when they closed out? Well, we can't talk your children out of becoming parents. but and I'm like, what the fuck?
they're trying to keep white people from breeding too. and I just want the tracksuit, but we'll kill it. Come back for more commercial reviews.
Yeah, like and subscribe. Hit that bell so you don't miss any future podcasts.
Tell us,
Go get your tracksuit.
tell us your favorite commercial. Let us know.
Yeah.
We'll put it on.
Come to thefreespeechforum.com as well.
Amen.
See you next time.